Hello Greebos and welcome back to downloadable content. In today's video, well, it must be Monday because it's Mod Showcase Monday. And it's come to my attention that people don't know where to get mods. I feel like I've been doing this for a long time and we don't know where to get the mods. So don't worry. I'm here to show you where we get our mods from. Sit back, relax, and check all the links in the description. The first mod on today's list is, well, something I keep getting comments about how I have it and where to get it, and I will alleviate your pain. It's called Sectory, the U11 version by Sectix. Currently, you can only get this one as a beta, available in Sectix/EA's Discord, which I have linked right under the mod in the description. So that's where you get it from. So now let me show you it. Kicks the door open. Let's take a look at Sectory. Let's first start with opening our book. Now you'll have an option that says Sectory, and this one enables you to change a lot of things. Difficulty, you can crank it up. That just makes them swing like an insanely fast speed, so be careful with that one. Creature add health as well. It really depends on your playstyle. If you bring that up, that's going to be boss status, and you're going to be fighting them for a long time. Some of the stuff is self-explanatory, like the death faking chance. Turn that all the way up if you want to like kill someone and they're like, I'm not really dead, dude. And then at the very bottom of general, you'll have things like cleaner dismemberment, pressure dismemberment. This way I can like lean a blade on them until it comes up. Lift from anywhere, which is great. And most importantly, survivable dismemberment. It still snaps to them because you need another mod for that that's not updated, but it's cool that we have it. The other thing I want to go over is injury, because there's a lot of things that need tweaking for the U11 beta. If you find that you have Sectory installed and there's random, the NPC's neck just snaps and their legs just break, you want to turn some of this stuff off. So for me, I have neck breaking off, false for the twist, and injury system false as well, just because I found with those on, random cursed things happen to them. But just having Sectory, especially for the U11 beta, is awesome because it really, I feel, enhances combat. You can do some great things. Yeah! So if you want to have extra fun, this is what I love doing. Lift from any point is great to have on, but also let's take a look at pressure dismemberment. Come here, Rick. Throw him to the ground. And then let's just apply some pressure. Come on, apply pressure until the neck pops off. Come on, apply the pressure. Huh, that didn't work. We have to show them at least some survivable dismemberment. Hey, survive this. Did that work? Why aren't things chopping now? That's why I love mod showcases. It always makes me look stupid. I'm pretty sure I have another mod on that is stopping this from happening. Cough, cough, Jenix. But I guess we'll cross that bridge in a second. But Sectory is great. I'm sure you've used it before. Combine it with some of your other favorite mods, especially for U11. There we go. That works. But this is what I was talking about. This is the snapping limbs. It goes right back to them. So the other mod to make that not happen is called non-snapping limbs, and it's not updated for the U11 beta, which is sad, but, you know, is what it is. Anyway, this is Sectory. I'm happy it's in U11, and, well, this is how you get it. Moving right along, we have the Yamato by Jenix. I love this weapon. I really do. I've showed it before. It has a ton of cool powers. I'm happy it's in U11 because we really don't have, like, a ton of weapons for the U11 beta right now, but I digress. Anyway, here's the Yamato. The Yamato is going to be able to be found in your new swords category. So scroll all the way down and find the Yamato. And let's go ahead and spawn that bad boy. Yoink! Now, because it's a samurai sword, put it on either your left or right side so the drawing is much easier to do. Oh man, and is this one beautiful. So let's look at some of its powers. I like holding the trigger button while swinging because you can fire this laser beam. How awesome is that? And then with the sheath, you could also use the trigger to fire these like new fire kunai. And they really seek out the Rickies. So if you have a lot of them going, it'll find them. And it also spawns like from your face hole right here. So patoo! Pretty great. And then when we press the Alt New Spell Use button, we can do this nice, amazing dash. Look how high you go. You can dash all over the place. But what's important about this dash is something really cool. You see, if you get stuck in Blade Sorcery and you're like clipped into something, the Yamato lets you kind of no-clip dash through things. So I can be like, whoa. I could go through this rock if I wanted to, and then up this way. So if you get stuck somewhere, you can use this one. You can just kind of ghost through things. It's pretty cool. Very useful. And then there's this one. You have to look at them and sheath and unsheath them multiple times. Like, yeah! There you go. I was never good at that one, but I figured it out. And then, of course, we have the ultimate weeb slice. So what you do, you unsheath it, and then you're going to hold the spell use button. So if you're on Oculus, that is the A button, or the opposite button, which whatever. You know what to do. You hold the spell use button. So what you do is you hold it, and it makes the blade like this. It can go right through them. Release the spell use button and sheath it, and whatever it goes through, it will dismember. So with this loser Ricky, I could be like, huh, huh, hua, hua. And then, of course, give him the old roly-poly. I'm excited because I love the Yamato, and Jenix makes some dope mods. So I'm excited to have this one. It is an OP sword for sure, but I think that's the entire point of it. Up next, we have one of my favorite mods as of late, and that's called the Zandatsu by Jenix. This one, ripped from Metal Gear Rising, enables you to cut people in half. You know, slice their torso up. It's dope, and I'm pretty sure it has the new electric spines in that, so this is going to be fun. Anyway, it's upgraded to U11, so let's take a peek. The Zandatsu is actually first starts off as a spell that you need to activate. So press and hold the spell wheel, and it has its own custom rune right here. So this is Zandatsu. It has the weeby stuff right here. So select that one, and whatever hand you want. I'm going to do it in this hand. So now it's selected. Let's go ahead and cast it with the trigger. You're going to see a quick flash. Boop! That's how you know it's casted. Here's what I like to do. Unselect it, so now when you don't accidentally recast it. So when you press the slow motion button, it goes in this weird blue tint. So that's how you know it's activated. So now that we understand how it works, let's go ahead and put it to use. Now go into slow motion. Now that it's casted, just slice the torso. Hey, your torso is supposed to be sliced. Hey, dash! There you go. And look, the spine pops out now and it's all wiggly. What you can do is when you're holding it, use the trigger to crush the spine and you can heal. Pretty cool, right? Nice torso. I love it for multiple reasons. One, cool Metal Gear reference. Yeah. And two, it adds like new dismemberment and gore to the game, which is awesome. It's still a tiny bit cursed, as you can see. There's definitely some things to work on. And if you're going to use this mod, just know that it's awesome. It adds like a mild realism, but also it can be immersion breaking if you're not looking to participate in anything that has some weird bugs or textures. So just know that it's there, but I still think it's worth it, because Blade and Sorcery, I think, is a semi-realistic game that's supposed to have some jank, so I welcome it. Moving on, we have Mystic Hands by Lyneca, finally updated to U11. There still is a bit of bugs in this one, but that's okay. It's part of the beta, not part of the mod itself. Anyway, here's Mystic Hands. Oh, by the way, you have to join Lyneca's Discord to get it. It's a beta mod. I'm here to show you how to get the mod, so in the description. Mystic Hands can be found in your spell wheel. It looks like a giant hand, and you can select it in both hands. So with the spell selected, we can go ahead and press each respective trigger to spawn the hands themselves. And if you don't want to accidentally turn them off while using it, you can go ahead and select the neutral no spell. So this way, they're always equipped and you can use them. And this is what I really love. I can now cast things independently while still using Mystic Hands, which is freaking dope. So if you want to be like, all powerful, unselect the spell, and then select whatever else you want. It would be really cool if we can get the Mystic Hands to cast things, but look at this. I am the ultimate, you cannot hurt me. And if they come too close to you, you could just, go into ultimate melee combat. If you haven't used Mystic Hands before, I don't know, what are you, asleep? But this is great. You could even climb with them. And there's also the Dr. Octopus style ones that you could switch to, which I unfortunately don't remember how to do. I tried from my knowledge, and it didn't work for me, so I don't know. But what I'm doing is I'm using the grip button here to grab onto things. Oh, and exploring the player island with this one is dope. Just look at this. Look how excellent this is. Just as like in the neutral, this is so cool. I can be like, I'm gonna King Kong climb this one with my Mystic Hands. So cool, I love this. Which begs the next question, actually. Can you zip line with Mystic Hands? Let's find out. Mystic Hands, go! Oh no, it's not working. Fine. Let's move on to the combat prowess of Mystic Hands. Sometimes I like to use one Mystic Hand at a time, but you can poke them. And if you have things other than the Oculus. You know, you can control each individual finger, like if you had the index. But right now, I'm using the Oculus touch controllers. But look at this. Ooh. Grab him. You can summon the next one and start beating the crap out of him. Yeah, I'm sorry, beat the crap out of you. Toss him in the ocean. It's just so fun to use. Punch! Oh yeah, I forgot. When you hit the ground like that, it is the ground slam. Ground slam! It's excellent. I just love punching them with a giant doom fist. It's just one of my favorite things to do. And also play with them like action figures. You can grab them with both hands, which is excellent. Safa! You can also use Mystic Hands to pick up objects and weapons. So now I have his little Dorito sword. So I can be like, Dorito sword attack! And I think you could throw it also. Let's try to get this. Poked him. Nice. I'm sorry, man. This is Mystic Hands, and it's not my fault. I got him. And then toss him. Love it. Our penultimate entry on today's list is a mod called Riptide by Jenix. This one, well, it enables it to transform. Starts off as a pen, and then I think it turns into a sword. It's funky, but I like it. It's cool. Riptide is actually a sword that you can find in the book. So go ahead and find Riptide and spawn it. Oh no, look, it's a normal looking pen. Damn, what am I gonna do? Well, here's what you do. While holding it, you press the spell use button to transform it into a sword. Look at that. Boop, 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 boop. Let's see if the pen itself has any damagers. You have damagers, pen? Can I do damage with the pen? Jenix, why can't you do damage with this pen? I feel like that's something that should have happened. I like the sound effect of it poking him though. Boop, boop. Woo! I'm gonna shoot it through him. Let's see if that works. Haha! But now let's transform it into a blade and then just go ahead and slit the throat. Ooh, yes, I'm gonna regret this. You're totally right. Ha! Yeah! Ha! It's a good sword though. It's doing good sword things. It just doesn't have painted textures. Let's see if it has custom imbuement. I mean, it's imbued, but it doesn't show you that. Jenix, I'm gonna minus points on that one. Ha! Wasn't me, officer. I have a pen. I just love that though. I don't know how his head got decapitated. I can just sneak up behind him, quick assassinate, and then turn into a pen. Oh no! Look what happened. Oh, if we stab them and transform into a pen, like it still has the sword part of it in there, the collision. Jenix, look what happens now. Boop boop beep boop a doop up. Well, and that's why this one is technically in beta. But it's cool, look at that. Transform. Oh boy, it hit the ground. Oh no. This pen is currently too powerful and it must get cast into the ocean. Our final mod on today's Mod Showcase Monday is Lashing by Lyneca. Yes, Lashing is technically in beta and also available on Lyneca's Discord, link in the description. Well, I love Lashing. I'm sure you've heard about Lashing, but I'm going to show you that it works for U11, so stay put. Boom. Oh, Lashing. I freaking love this one. Let's take a look at it. Press and hold the spell wheel and select this nice little colorful boy right here. And I'm going to do it with the opposite hand. You'll notice now that when you have it selected, you'll have these little two highlighters to let you know where it's aiming. Also, when you press the spell use button again, you'll be like, huh? I can't bring up my other spells. It gives you the no-no sound. That's because you're toggling between the gooey stick mode and lightning mode. Well, I should call this laser mode. Lashing mode. There it is. So if you just press it, I can now put the little glue down, and if you press it again, it goes back to the line mode. So that's why. And if you want to get back to your normal spell wheel, you press and hold the spell wheel button, and that deselects Lashing. So now you can select whatever you want. But Lashing is so cool because you could do something like this. I can aim at that one while holding the trigger. Now do the grip and then point it all the way over here, and I made my own custom zip line. How cool is that? But most importantly, I like to do is things like aerial of denial. So let's try some of that. And now look at this. I made my own area of denial. It's cool because you can climb on these also and, you know, try to get yourself through. But look at this. I'm like, no, I can't go in that magic cave that I want to. I can imagine them doing this in like the main game when that comes out. Like you have to get the spell to break this one. Look how cool this is. I also want to see if I can use the zip line on this one. I think that would be cool. I'm pretty sure you can. I don't see why not. It works as a rope. Go! Yeah! Made my own magic zip line, I did. Pretty cool. We have to find a way to get past here, right? This is crazy. Well, take one of your favorite swords and go ahead and reselect the Lashing spell. And while holding the normal version of it, let's imbue this one. You'll notice that it's going to glow. And we'll turn that off for now. So with this one, I can now chop things, and look how cool that looks. It's like one of my favorite effects of this game. It really is. But I can just be like, I use the faux hammer to get in this cave. No man may hinder me. And look at that. I've unlocked entryway into this spooky cave. Whoa, how cool. And of course, the other cool thing that people love to do is make sacrifices. So you could be like, it's time. Let's make the sacrifice. And look, this man has been completely sacrificed right here. He's like, no, please. And the other thing I like to do afterwards is set a nice horrific trap. I can lash this tip to his like torso here and let it fly. Oh no, it almost worked. It's okay, I'll just pull it back like a yo-yo. And yeah. Oh, sorry man, that was supposed to kill you. But it doesn't look like it did. That's my bad. We'll just grab his head, put that up there. You can do some horrible curse things, so, you know, don't let me give you an imagination, figure it out for yourself. But Lashing and U11 is fantastic. Well, Greebos, that is it for this week's Mod Showcase Monday. These were emergency mods that you have to do. Emergency broadcast. The end is near. What? Anyway, make sure you join the respective Discords in order to download most of these mods, because some of them aren't available on Nexus. Actually, most of them. And that's why you have to join the beta program in order to get that. The links to each mod author is in the description right underneath the mod name. And hey, if you're new to downloadable content, why not consider subscribing? It's free. All you have to do is click the little button down below and join up, and I will greatly appreciate it. I also want to stop and say thank you to the patrons listed right here on screen. Thanks for supporting your local lunatic like me so I can continue to make weird VR content. To everyone else, hit up all the links in the description, join the Discord, do all that YouTube stuff. But other than that, I'm Rob from Downloadable Content, and I will see you in the next video. Okay, go home now.